and we're off. So where are we going today? We are going to put some sunglasses on. So now I can see. Where are we going today? Well, we are going 140 miles away to sunny Brighton. Auto addicts. And the reason is the 125th running of the London to Brighton veteran car run. First started in 1896. The Emancipation Run, as it's really known, was run for the abolishment of the change of the Vehicles and Locomotives Act, which meant that in your car you could now go from the heady speeds of 4 miles an hour on a main road and 2 miles an hour in the country, with a man walking 20 yards ahead with a red flag. You now didn't need a red flag and you could go the heady speeds of 14 miles an hour. That's right, 14 miles an hour. Now you may laugh, but got to remember this was 1896. There wasn't a lot of cars that were that much faster, if we're honest. Flat out, some of them would have still only been doing 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. But the current running of the Emancipation Run is eligible to all cars 1904 or older, or pre-1905, I think, as they state, which basically is 1904 or older. They start, I think they start at Hyde Park, I could be wrong, in London. I know it does vary a little bit. And then travel to 60 miles to Madeira Drive in Brighton. And that's where we're now heading. Now, the first cars, I mean, they set off, I think, at like 6 AM or something. So, you know, we'll start setting off there. Segregate, you know, don't all go at once. I think the fast cars start getting there about 10:30. Now, we're not going to be there in time to see those come across the line. But they keep going right through till 4:30, 5 o'clock for some of the slower ones. And but by the time we get there, we'll see most of them. We'll probably get there about 11, half 11, so we'll see the vast majority come across the line. And obviously we can see the ones that come across earlier parked up. Obviously I won't record all of it because that would be incredibly boring footage for you. But the highlights, the bits that interest me, I'll film, so you can get a taster of this amazing event. I'd dearly love to actually take part in the event one day, although short of a lottery win, it's unlikely. The general consensus for a Brighton eligible vehicle, price-wise, seems to be around £10,000 per seat, £10,000 per cylinder, plus £10,000. So even for something like probably the most common, a curved dash Oldsmobile, lovely little car, single cylinder, 2-seater. I have been very fortunate to drive one in the past, although unfortunately not on the Brighton run, just in a car park, but it was still a phenomenal car to drive, tiller steering. Anyway, I digress. We're talking single cylinder, £10,000, 2 seats, another £20,000 plus 10 grand, so that's £40,000. And most of these cars, they only get wheeled out for this one event a year. Other than that, they sit in a garage. I'd like to think if I owned one, I'd use it a little bit more than that, but they're hardly a practical, you know, nip down to Tesco's cart. So, but you'll see the sort of thing that's there. And obviously they range from 40 grand to several million quid. But phenomenal cars. Just, you know, this is at a time when none of the manufacturers really knew what they were doing, where it was going. So you've got tiller steering, you've got all sorts of bizarre pedal arrangements, or not even pedals in some cars, just all on levers. And you've got steam powered cars, you've got the early days of electric power cars. Electric is not new. You had electric cars right back in the late 1800s, and they were just as crap then as they are now. So yeah, steam powered, electric powered, obviously gasoline powered cars. Yeah, phenomenal things of all different variations and designs. So I'll stop waffling and we'll get down there. So I'll see you in Brighton.
Right, so if you stop and you want to go backwards, I go on the back. You just put me in the ground. Oh, well, that's a bit more fun. Anyway, no problem. No, please clear the whole way. Just all the time. Okay, very good, isn't it? Hey, it's a beautiful. Yeah, that's a good job. Thank you very much. On number one, the man is all dressed up. Can't be bad with four of them. Yeah, done very well considering some of them quite overweight. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Well done. Great to see you as well. Congratulations. Good journey down. So. Go. Go. This is one of the warmer ones. No, it isn't. How many events you've done? You've got a lot to learn. First event, as you see this is gold, you're going to wait to learn. Thank you very much. Have you had a good run? Absolutely super run. Lovely weather. What more could you want? Car's gone well. How many horses are under the bonnet? Yep, 6.5. Yeah, there's only two of you. The first time all the hills. Good. Absolutely scale of all the hills. Always does. Well done, congratulations. 6:02. Sunday. Yeah, it's running on 2. Wow. Hello, sir. Welcome to Brighton. Hello. Absolutely well. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, I was hoping saying that. Is that because of the weather or everything? The weather, and I think the organisation was really good. Well done. It's been unusual. Very unusual, and in fact, most American cars in 1904 were right-hand drive. But one person, because the chauffeurs used to drive them. So this was the smallest Columbia that they made at the time. It's going to be an overdriver car. They were actually driving on the right side of the road, so they made this left-hand drive. Congratulations. Nice to see it. Yeah. Thanks very much. Well, I think this is the only CTV on the run. There might be 2, however, I've lovely stuff. Oh. Good afternoon and welcome to Brighton. How are you? It's lovely weather we had for you. Yeah, more, 20 years. Yeah. Plenty of power for the hills. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. Well done, congratulations. Next through is car 300, another one of the Mercedes. Yeah, this is awesome, isn't it? Oh, isn't it? Well said. Congratulations on making Brighton with a wonderful car. Lovely car.
Yes, thank you.
You the owner?
Yes, I'm the owner of the car. 15 years.
Oh, terrific. Have you done the event before?
Yes, maybe 100 times.
You've got it. Wonderful looking car.
Yes, today we were lucky with the weather, so we never had some weather today.
It's great to see you and the car. Thank you.
Thank you. So the car is still clean and we have no good weather.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only hill in the run today. And we'll have a word with the gentleman because he's been rather successful. You might see this rosette on the side and he's just going to tell you why it's there. Good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you.
We won the concourse yesterday here with the tree. And doesn't it look fabulous? He was one of 100 cars, I believe. That's right, 100 cars, all displayed on Brighton Street yesterday. The weather was kind up there. Yeah, not as nice as it is here. It's beautiful. This is Scott's country down there, mate. We're delighted to be here. Delighted to be here. Lovely to see it. Mountains will be proud. Next through is just jumping in and saying, congratulations and make it to Brighton. Thank you very much. What can you say? Lovely day, lovely weather, no problems. Can't behave yourself? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I take it you've done this several times. You? Yeah, many. This is our 11th, I think. And well done. I hope to see you next year as well. That's the plan. Hope to see you too. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We haven't seen a Peugeot this side yet. Driven by the Secretary of the National Car Club of Great Britain, to keep them all in order. Stephen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. On the whole, yeah, it's been very good. Nice weather, less traffic than normal. Makes it a soft night. Yeah, good one. Yeah. I'm just going to have a word with your passengers.
Yes, Doc.
I am enjoying being the passenger.
Hello.
Very nice. Don't need to worry about the hill, don't need to worry about anything. I just sit and wait.
This lady, ladies and gentlemen, has driven to Brighton more times than I've had hot dinners. Now this lady is all the way from Germany.
We don't have anything here in the back.
Ja, mama.
No responsibility in the car, just comfort.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations to you. Well,
Hello.
hey, good afternoon, sir. Welcome to Brighton. Oh, I can't tell you how pleased I am to be here.
We've had a few failures recently and it lasts for a Brighton. Anyway, at least you got it. Yeah, we got it. I'm going to overheat, so I'm on my way. Well then.
Good afternoon and welcome to Brighton.
Lauren! I thought it was you! Oh yeah!
Fantastic, it's what dear lady wants, can't
Back with 260. Then we'll have the... Hello sir, welcome to Brighton. Thank you. Fantastic day for us. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, especially after not being able to do it last year. Yeah, it has been really special this year, and first time my son has done it, so done it. And I hope he does it many more years with us. Yeah, how many times have you done, sir? It's only my fault, so I'm a new boy, really. You're a newcomer, and the car. It's yours, yes, it is, and she's just suffering now, but she's made it. That's the main thing. Great to see you. We hope to see you back many more times. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Welcome. One there somewhere, Dad. Lovely. Wow, look at this stage. Another lovely Panhard Lavassa. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Come on, tell us all about it.
Well, it's a 1904 Panhard Lavassa, and it's a 50 horsepower four-cylinder, which means it can get up the hill, and we don't have to get out first.
Well done, and congratulations, brother. Well, I think proved a nice manly affair.
Well done.
You're supposed to make that last noise. I'm not going to leave. That was me. Oh no, you ain't stalled.
There's one that's stopped us before the finish line. We should all run and push it.
Yeah, I think we could be volunteering for I'll go back on my phone now. Okay, mate. Well done, that man. Well done, sir.
¿Hola? Me estás tomando el pelo, no puede ser que venga.
Well done, sir.
Me estás tomando el pelo, que se me ha dicho desde Londres. ¿Desde Londres? No, me veo yo. Yo voy a preguntar con esos botones.
No, tiene capota.
Capota. Ay, qué bonito es esto. Estos somos los estudiantes.
Thank you very much. So what? On the way.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Do you get danger money?
278. Oh. Whether 278 make it is another question.
Well, that's the Dane looking at Jaguar Heritage Trust towing another Brighton Bell. No man left behind. Brighton is done. Lovely to see those old veteran cars. I adore veteran cars. I really hope one day I am able to own one. I've been fortunate to drive a veteran 1903 curved dash Oldsmobile, as I think I said earlier in the video. There's a link up there somewhere to I think a short video years ago on YouTube I did of that car. I don't know if the owner of that is still alive or whether it took part in this year's Brighton run. It certainly didn't under the owner's name who had it, but I said I don't even know if he's still alive. But such a treat it really was to drive that vehicle. It's so different to anything modern. I was also lucky enough to drive the same person, had a 1916 Willis Overland, which again, while a bit more like a modern car with a steering wheel and 3 pedals, the pedals are in a different order, which confuses things, but again, just such a treat to drive these old cars, and I absolutely adore them. But as I said earlier, short of a lottery win, it's not going to happen. But anyway, I digress. I'm off to Uxbridge now to pick up a 1973 8-track recorder, because that's the way I roll. So today's going to be a bit of a long day. Suffolk down to Brighton, and Brighton to Uxbridge, did I say Uxbridge? Something like that, in Middlesex, and then back to Suffolk. So long old day. A few personal miles clocked up on the company car, but which is unusual. I'll probably get a phone call because I don't normally do many. And but yeah, so anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you enjoy a sunset of over the bay at Brighton. And usual thing, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video, if I ever get out of this junction.